just a matter of time, I suppose.
Hello people, you are listening to the Tame Dave Movie Knave, all movies, all the time. And today we are reviewing Watchmen. Now Watchmen is the adaptation of the 1986-1985 graphic novel written by Alan Moore and illustrated by Dave Gibbons. Now this is a well-known graphic novel. It made Time's list of 100 best novels in the 20th century. It won the Hugo Award for literature, so it's pretty well known. It has a large fan base. And this movie has been, people have been waiting for this movie to come out for a long time. It's a movie about 2 decades in the works. It actually took a lot of, it's been through a lot to make it to the big screen, from copyright issues range from 20th Century Fox to Warner Brothers, and the authors didn't even approve at first until later on. But what this movie is about is, well, first of all, let me just say, if you haven't read the book yet, read the book. You're going to enjoy the movie more. You're going to actually understand the movie. It's going to help you understand the movie a lot, so just read the book. So anyway, so what the movie's about, this movie is about the murder of a superhero, the comedian. Now, it's this alternate 1985 where any minute the Soviets can attack the Americans, the world is at war, and everybody is just panicking. So superheroes are retired now, and then all of a sudden the comedian is murdered. So Rorschach, who's the only superhero who's not retired, he starts investigating. He's like this detective superhero, and he starts investigating and looking for these clues leading to this wide-range conspiracy involving this nuclear attack on America. So what he uncovers, though, I will not tell you, but it's very suspenseful and it gets you on your edge of your seat. Now about some characters. We have the comedian. Now he's this low-life, violent hero who he's really mean, vulgar, and selfish. He's kind of a pervert. He's a rapist. And then later in the movie confesses like he's not proud of what he's done and all that. So, and then we have John, who's the blue guy, if you don't know him, and he's nicknamed Dr. Manhattan. He's the only hero with actual powers, and he can like bend matter, he can do all this stuff, see the future, time and space. People have called him godlike. Now, he wasn't always like this. He was once a man, but during a nuclear test accident that nobody could prevent, he's like this. But apparently it's paid off. We have Silk Spectre, who is the daughter of one of the earlier superheroes, like in the 50s, where they were part of this group called the Minutemen, and she's kind of been forced into this, trying to make her mother proud, this superhero crime-fighting work, and she's kind of upset that she doesn't really know any normal people, any people who aren't heroes, but then she gets back into the spirit. We have Daniel, who's Night Owl the second, and there's nothing really to say about him. He's just an average little hero, to be honest. He's an interesting character, but there's nothing really original about him in any way. So, on to the review. This movie is magnificent. The soundtrack's varied, but it's one of the best soundtracks I've heard in a film. Credits are kind of weird. But once again, I recommend reading the book first. This movie, 4 out of 4. I mean, it's well worth the wait for all these fanboys. It's a magnificent movie. I look forward to getting this on DVD. It's a great film. You just have to see it. Read the book, see the movie. What else is there? Oh yeah. Well, the film is rated R, and for children. See, this film, like when the trailer first hit theaters and nobody really knew, and these kids who didn't really know what the graphic novel was or anything. Well, it's kind of like an adult-based graphic novel, so there is heavy violence in it. I mean, director Zack Snyder, who directed 300, he likes to go all out with the gore and all that shit. So, yeah, there's some gross out stuff that's gonna even make the strongest of stomachs turn. There is sex, some long, lengthy sex scenes. They last up to 5 minutes, and it's just nothing but repeated sex. But, yeah, if you have to see it, sneak in. That's what I did. I saw this movie twice because I loved it so much. I actually came out of it just now. It's about like 2 a.m. right now. I went to an 11 o'clock. It's a pretty lengthy movie, but they cut out some stuff from the book. They actually changed the ending, but I read the book and it's not too bad. I mean, how they changed the ending, but read the book first. You will love it, and you will understand the movie if you read the book. If you don't, you might be a little bit lost. I don't know, I went with my friend, and he seemed to understand it, but he didn't read the book, so... Anyway, there's nothing left to say, so... The Tame Dave Movie Knave is now tuning out. Thank you for listening to my first review. First of many, hopefully to come. I want to generate my little fan base here. So just keep listening and you'll get more reviews. Okay, thank you, and goodbye.
Will look up and shout, "Save us!" And I'll whisper, "No."